On Al-Assad and of course Joel Viavattene, who I'm sure many if not all of you have had the great pleasure of becoming acquainted with throughout the marketing campaign. Buyers, I'd like to share with you now the following announcements which are in place to help you the buyers bid and buy with confidence here today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provides for fines for such conduct. The rules permit for vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Buyers, the contract of sale has been on display prior to today's auction. It reads that today Harcourts, Rata and Co. sells on behalf of the vendor. All this land together with any improvements described in the attached copy of title volume 12382 folio 827. The neighbours just showing us how you can park the wide drive, how you can park easily, reverse into your garage here today. So it's a good demonstration for us all. So we're selling here today this land, otherwise known as number 5 at 44 Chaleyer Street here in Reservoir. Selling with the property today, all fixed floor coverings, light fittings, fixed window furnishings and any other fixtures and fittings of a permanent nature. Today, once the property is sold, we will call on the successful purchaser to pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price upon the fall of the hammer, the signing of the contracts here today, and the balance to be paid at settlement in a flexible 30 to 60 days time, at which time the vendor will provide the lucky buyer with vacant possession of the property. Attached to and forming part of the contract is the vendor statement pursuant to Section 32 of the Sale of Land Act. All in all, quite a straightforward contract. Everything is in here. Everything is quite clear. So buyers, it's with my highest recommendation what we offer you for sale here today. How impressive is this townhome? Not only the quality, but the accommodation, together with a fantastic location here where we've got access to absolutely everything that you need for a premium lifestyle or great capital growth well into the future. And when we talk about capital growth, we need to look at the infrastructure that surrounds us here today. Easy access to transport, only a short stroll to Tram 86 on Plenty Road, providing simple access into the city, not far away at all from a plethora of parkland, and of course easy access to multiple shopping options, including Plenty Road, Albert Street, and of course Preston Market close at hand. So in terms of location, it ticks absolutely every single box. And the accommodation here, not only 3 bedrooms, but each bedroom serviced by its own bathroom. So 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. How rare is it to find something like that, a floor plan like that, combined with the quality and the luxury fittings that the owners have gone to great lengths to make sure the eventual buyer has absolutely everything they need at their fingertips. What an opportunity for the first home buyers among us. What an opportunity for perhaps the downsizers and take advantage of that master bedroom and ensuite downstairs. What an opportunity for any investor among us here today, and what an opportunity for you buyers to bid and buy number 5 at 44 Chaleyer Street right here, right now. And if that is your goal, to get the sold sticker on the board at the end of this auction, right now is your opportunity to do just that. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for number 5 at 44 Chaleyer? Who'd like to start us off, buyers? I don't mind the call. I'm in your hands. Start me where you like. I've had my say. Happy for you to have yours now. I'm in your hands, buyers. I don't mind the call. If you're here to buy, we're certainly here to sell. Now's the opportunity. Now's the time you've been waiting for. Where can I see you start, buyers? As I said, I don't mind the call. In your hands. Get in the market before Christmas. Going to the Christmas break knowing that in the new year you're moving straight into your brand new property. If we could get the solicitors and the conveyancers on board, maybe you can move in before Christmas. But that'll be a little bit of a push. First, we've got to do the business end. Must get the keys. That's your opportunity here today, buyers. If you've come for those keys, now is the time. Where can I see you start? I know we've got a couple of buyers interested among us here today, perhaps considering your strategy to employ, whether you start high, start low. It's important to start from a position of strength, to mark your territory early on, to stake your claim. You've got that opportunity now, buyers. Perhaps a few shy bidders among us here today. I'm not so shy, you might have guessed. Happy to start at a level that I feel appropriate. Like to give you buyers an opportunity to start where you feel comfortable rather than where I dictate we should start. You've got that chance now, buyers. Who'd like to start us off? At 650. You read my mind, ma'am, and was just about to start at that 650,000. Welcome and best of luck here today. At 650,000 the bid. At 650,000 fairly. At 660 now. It's a little bit light on, sir. I'm taking 20 in the rise. Can I say 70? At 70 now, 60 and 70 now, at 80 now, got. At 680,000 now, it's got to be 90 in the rise, 700 is better. At 680,000, 90, welcome, best of luck at 690 now. At 690,000, fairly been offered here on my right against you, ma'am, and sir at the back. At 690,000, has to be 700 in the rise now. At 600 and 700 now, got. At 700,000 and 10 if you like. At 700,000, fairly been offered, bid here, my left in front of you at 10 now. At 10 got. At 710,000 now, 20 the call. At 720 now. At 720,000, fairly been offered now at 720. At 720,000, bid there, back against you, sir, for 30 if you like. If you bid twice, I'll take your 5. I'm asking for 10 at 720,000, 30, can I say? You'll wait. I'll take the 5 at 725. I'll give you the same courtesy, sir, because we are getting close to 725 now, the bid. At 725,000, fairly been offered. At 725, bids here. Only cost you 5 in the rise, sir, ma'am. Also in front. Only cost you 5 now. At 725, the bid. At 725,000. I'm taking 5 at 30 now. 730. At 730,000, fairly been offered. Your 5 still good with me, sir. At 730,000, the bid's there. Back against you at 730, the bid now. At 730,000 once. At 730, are we done? At 35 now, 735. At 735. At 735,000, fairly been offered, sir. Behind on the phone at 735. Make it 40 in the rise, you're absolutely sure. At 35 now, the bid. At 735,000. At 735,000, ma'am, the gentleman behind says he's out. You've only got one competitor left to go. At 735,000, bids there now. It's got to be 40 in the rise. At 735, the bid now. Once at 735. I'll take 2.5. It's a while between auctions here today, so I'm happy to work with you at 737.5 and make it 40 now. At 737,500, an easy decision at 40, surely. At 737.5 and the bid's there now. 737,500. At 737,500. At I'm not going to take $500 at this point, so I took 2.5. It's 2.5. At 737,500. At 737,500, the bid's there. It's against you. I've got a decision to make, so I might have to negotiate with one of you after the auction. I prefer to negotiate with the one that's given me the bigger bids. At 737,500, the bid's there now. At 737.5. At 737. At 39, I'll work with you there at 739. At 739,000. At 739,000. I tell you what, ma'am, round me off to 40 if you like. Make it easy for me to count at 740 now. And the same courtesy at only 1 if you like. At 740,000, the bid's there now at 740. At 740, the bid. At 740,000, fairly been offered now at 740,000. Once at 740, are we done? At 740,000, twice at 740, done. Finished. 41 now, 741. Man, give me a big bid now. You've got them on the ropes at 741,000. At 741, the bid now. At 741,000, bid there, back against you. So haven't forgotten about you back there on the phone. Feel free to come back in any time you like before we sell. At 42 now, 742. At 742,000. At 742,000, bids back there. Competition's back there. Opportunity with you. You're definitely done at 742,000 now. At 742,000 for the first call. At 742, are we all done? Second call at 742,000, done. Finished. Third, final call at $742,000 the bid. Are we all done? All finished. Silent out at 742. Ma'am, can you confirm that bid at 742? Bear with me one moment. I need to get some instructions. I'll be back momentarily. Thank you. Buyers, thank you for your patience. The 742,000 bids there. Fresh instructions from our vendor here today. We've had a reduction in the reserve price, a significant reduction in the reserve price in a bid to meet the market here today. Man, we're not quite there just yet, but I can tell you with absolute confidence, there's no further bidding here today. You have the first opportunity to negotiate with the vendor. And what that means, given that we're so close now, I'm sure that the next time that any other buyer sees myself or you is as we're walking out hand in hand to put the salt sticker up on the board. That's how close we are. Not quite there just yet, but extremely close. So if you have indeed come to buy, I must see your interest now. So bid now if ever hold your peace at 742,000. The bid's there. The rights to negotiate with the vendor are there. We cannot entertain your interest after the auction. So if you have come to buy and you do have interest, I must see that interest now. Otherwise, we deal exclusively with the highest bidder to the exclusion of every other buyer here today. So 742,000. You're in the box seat as it is, ma'am, at 742,000. For the first call at 742, are we all done? Second call at 742, done. Finished. At 45. Welcome back, sir, at 745. At 745,000, almost at the finish line there, ma'am, at 745,000 now. At 745 the bid. At 745,000, fairly been offered and bids back there at 745. At 745,000, I'll still take the one. At 746 now, ma'am, at 746. At 746,000, round me off to 50 if you like, sir. At 746,000, fairly been offered bids here in front at 746, opportunity behind. At 746,000, haven't forgotten about you on the fence there. You sure you're definitely out at 746 now, extremely close at 746. At 746,000, fairly been offered now once at 746,000, all done. At 746,000, twice at 746, done. Finished. Third. Final call at $746,000 the bid. Are we all done? Are we all finished? Silent, out at 746, at 47 now. Man, rounding off to 50.
48.
At 48, 49, 50, 51, sir, if you like. At 750,000. At 51 now. At 751 the bid. At 751,000 the bid's back there now at 751. At 751,000 fairly been offered now at 751. At 751,000 at 52 now get you back ahead at 752 now the bid. At 752,000 fairly been offered now at 752. At 752,000 at 53 now. At 753,000. Man, he's bidding only once. Give me a big bid, knock him out. Has been with me from the absolute very start. We can't part ways like this. Not with you out. We're not without you holding the keys. At 750. We're going backwards, man. We have to go up. At 760, can I say?
I was trying.
Can I say 60? At 55 now, and I will say that at 755 the bid. At 755. At 755,000 now, fairly been offered 755 the bid. At 755,000 now, fairly been offered at 755 the bid. Bids here in front, against you, sir, at the back. At 755,000. First call. At 56 now. 60 surely, ma'am. At 756,000. At 756,000 the bid sets back against you in front. At 756 the bid. At 756,000 fairly been offered now at 756 the bid. At 756,000. At 57 now I'll take that at 757. The same courtesy at 1 if you like, sir, but 60 is better. At 757,000. At 757,000 fairly been offered at 757 the bid. At 757,000 fairly been offered now once. At 757 all done. Twice at 757, done, finished. Third, final call at $757,000 a bid. Are we all done? All finished? Silent? Out at 757,000. Ma'am, one more time, I'll just confirm that bid at 757. Bear with me one moment. I will get some instructions. I'll be back very soon. Oh, buyers, thank you so much for your patience, ma'am. Just one more time, we'll confirm that bid at 757,000. My instructions are very clear. We're on the market and we're selling here today. So at 757,000, in the absence of any other bid in here today, you will keep those keys. At 757, you'll be the lucky buyer. At 757,000, I'll make it absolutely crystal clear. We're on the market and selling here today. I'm not going back in. My instructions are very clear. I'm out here until we sell. There's no second chances. Once the hammer falls, sold is sold, gone is gone. At 757,000, the bid's there in front. Keys are there at 757,000. Sir, on the phone, now is your absolute last chance to let me know whether you're in or out at 757,000. And we celebrate that there's no better bid here today at 757,000. For the first call at 757, are we all done? Second call at 757,000. Done, finished. Third, final call at $757,000. Are we all done? All finished? Silent and out at 757. So I need to absolutely know you're definitely done here today. Thank you so much for your bidding. So over here, we're definitely done. Thank you once again. At 757,000. Once, twice, third, final call, all done. Finished? Silent and out at 757,000. So you still like you've got a question mark. You look like you've got a question mark in mind. 30 seconds. What am I going to do for 30 seconds? At 757,000, ma'am, I'll give you ample time also to make the right decision for yourself and your family here today. But I do need to know, sir, I'm about to sell at 757,000. At 58 now, at 758. Ma'am, you're only off to 60. At 758 in the bids there. You had those keys in your hot hands at 758. I'll take the 500 and 758 at 559 now. At 759,000. At 759,000. Big bids buy property. Small bids let the competition come along. Give me a big bid and get the job done here today. At 750. At 760,000, and there we go at 60 the bid. At 760,000, looks like you've done the trick now. At 760,000, fairly been offered. At 760,000, sir, you still with me or not? At 760,000, you've told me that 3 times before today. At 760,000, first call. At 760, we done? Oh, he's off the phone now. That's a dire sign. At 760,000, second call. At 760, done, finished. Third. Final call at $760,000 the bid. Are we all done? All finished? Silent now to 760,000. We're selling. 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 Sold. Congratulations. Well, big congratulations to our purchasers and our vendors here today. We've just witnessed another successful Harcourts Rata and Co auction. Have a great weekend. Enjoy this beautiful sunshine. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.